the simple things in life. Either it does or doesn't feel right. It's the simple things in life. Come on, baby, let's ride.
Follow-up on his neck, which is not better. I'm gonna follow up. They're supposed to send him to get possible injections. So that's what we're doing. My appointment with my rheumatologist is at 3:15 today, so I will bring you guys along for that as well. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so heading to my rheumatology appointment. Today we're going to discuss my lab work that she ordered, and hopefully we will discuss a treatment plan, because CellCept alone is not working. And I'm tired of being in a flare that I felt like I've been in for 6 months. Trying to stay positive. Like, my husband was looking at me and was like, he was like, you look like you're about to call and cancel your appointment. And I said, as much as I want to, I cannot cancel this appointment. I have to go see my cousin because she lives close to where the doctor is at, and check on her. And I'm just praying for strength. And then I gotta go to Walmart to pick up some stuff for dinner.
Hey there.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Cheryl? Okay. You feeling all right?
Not really, but I just say I'm okay.
So I know there's room for improvement, but what doesn't feel well?
Just a lot of joint pain. My back is bothering me. Still having a lot of stomach issues, which I did do the endoscopy and colonoscopy. They dilated my esophagus. I get my results of the biopsies that he did on tomorrow. So.
Okay, who's the GI doc? Okay. All right. So you have fatigue. You don't feel well.
No.
You're having tiredness, and what else did you say?
Joint pain. Like, my fingers are swelling a lot. Barely can get out of bed a lot of days.
Stiff in the morning?
Yeah, very stiff.
How's sleeping at night?
Horrible.
Okay.
I make it 3 hours, so I'm lucky.
Okay. How long are you stiff in the morning?
It pretty much, it doesn't really let up. Like, sometimes when I'm moving, it'll loosen up, but as soon as I stop, it's like, hits you.
Any fever?
No
Or
fever.
skin rash?
Ulcers. As soon as
mouth?
I came out from anesthesia with the endoscopy and stuff, they thought I bit my lip, but it ended up being an actual ulcer in my mouth, like the
Right on
white
the inside of
head,
your lip?
Mm-hmm. And my nose, it was like all down in here, and my body kind of goes haywire when I have any kind of procedures.
Okay.
So
lower lip and nose.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have ongoing GI symptoms.
Yeah. And when she started me on the Benlysta, that was one thing I did notice. My joint pain wasn't as severe, and my stomach was better, but of course then the breathing.
So what's the status in the breathing?
I'm scheduled, I think, to go back in 4 months. He was trying to see how the inhaler is working, but it doesn't do anything. Like, this week my oxygen levels were like 90, no higher than 95. So there's still issues.
When do you see him again?
4 months. He was trying to see if that inhaler would do anything, but it does nothing.
So energy's kind of low?
Yes, ma'am.
What activity are you doing these days? Are you doing any regular movement, exercise?
Not really. Me and my husband started trying to walk in the mornings, but then the weather was kind of crazy and I didn't feel good, so we stopped. So I don't really do a whole lot.
Are you running any fever?
No. I have my Raynauds have been really bad. Pretty much like every day I'm dealing with that issue, but no actual fevers or anything.
Okay. Do you have Raynaud's today?
Earlier I did. It was pretty severe, but I kind of get under my electric blanket and try to, warm up. But
any skin rash? Okay. Now, you've been on the mycophenolate for a couple of years?
Yeah, about 2 years.
Why did you put you on that? I went through her records. I couldn't quite figure out why.
The Plaquenil, when I was on it for those 3-4 months, I lost 70 pounds.
Yeah.
I was really, really sick on it. And so,
Plaquenil.
yeah. And then she did the Benlysta by itself, but when she took me off of it the first go around, she was like, you really need to be on something in conjunction with it. So she's like, let's try the CellCept and see if that will help you. And so,
okay.
that's why she put me on.
To the best of your knowledge, have you had any lupus in your kidney?
I've had kidney failure, but they never did a biopsy to know if it was lupus.
When did you have kidney failure?
2012.
And where were you then?
And I still have issues with my constant kidney pain. But I did an ultrasound about a month ago, but the doctor has not called the results. I know I see him in December. But they never
Who's your
called.
kidney doctor? Has he been involved?
He's new to me.
It was 2012 that you had kidney failure.
I think someone with his group might have saw me in the hospital.
Yeah. Okay. I sent there and they didn't send back the records because they said it was 270 pages or something. And they did. But I'm going to ask for the discharge summary and see what else I see. Now, and how often do you
I just started seeing him, so my visit in December will be my second one with him. So.
Who'd you see before that?
He's really nice, but he just said, well, your BUN and creatinine look fine.
Yeah.
And I was just like, but I get up to urinate at least 4 to 5 times a night. And I was like, I have constant daily spasms in my kidney. And I guess they kind of just, I don't know. They just look at what if you're.
What do you mean a spasm in your kidney?
Like constant, like it pulsates, like.
That's probably not your kidney back there that's pulsating. That's more likely muscle. So were you also in 2012? That's when you had kidney failure. 2015 and 2018.
For 2015 was my oxygen, when my oxygen dropped. I've only been hospitalized once for the kidneys.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Last visit, I think, with Dr. June. Would that be right?
Yeah.
Have you had any medicine changes since you were here last?
I do see my primary next week for the medical marijuana because my pain doctor suggested me looking into that. So we'll see him next week.
Okay, let me take a peek. Does any of this hurt?
Yeah.
So you have a lot of trouble sleeping. And over here, it's okay?
It hurts. The right side is worse than the left side.
Does all of this hurt?
It's sore.
And over here, is that tender? Well, your lab work really looks very good. Specifically, I ran This is a chemistry profile with kidney, liver. They looked okay. Your potassium is a little on the low side. This is a CBC. It's fine. No anemia. Low potassium is one reason they have some tiredness, so it could be partially related. The ANA screening test is minimally positive. It's 1 to 80 dilution. And the specific antibodies for Sjogren's and so on are normal. Specifically, double-stranded DNA, RNP, SM, SSA, SSB. Those are all fine. And I looked back through records, and it was the same thing, that the ANA screen was positive, but the rest of the blood work was very good. I don't know how much of a problem lupus is right now. And it would be hard, I would be hard pressed to want to keep you on mycophenolate, which usually, now Plaquenil is a great medicine to help with, if we think somebody has lupus, it's good for the joints, it's good for energy level. If you don't tolerate it, you can't take it, but you don't necessarily have to take something else. And unless I found out that your kidney was greatly involved with lupus, I don't feel comfortable treating with mycophenolate without seeing more than I do now. Now, I grant you there's a remote possibility that mycophenolate is treating the kidney and or something else, but I got to have more than this, because mycophenolate can cause bone marrow problems, kidney, liver, and so it's not a benign medication. What I'd like to do, I want to go back to send me all the kidney stuff, and I'm going to ask Dr. also. He should have in his notes whether or not he thinks this was related to lupus.
He would say no, because even though they never did the biopsy, he just looked at the symptoms and everything that happened, and he said no.
I didn't think it was kidney. Well, I mean,
that it was lupus that caused it.
And that would probably be better if it's not, because kidney lupus is serious business. So, it was Dr. giving you the mycophenolate. How much of it do you have left?
I have like maybe half a bottle or something.
Okay. My advice would be, let's cut it in half. And then I'm going to, actually I want some follow-up lab work, and I'm going to ask them again for the kidney notes. And then I'll see you back again in a month. Okay?
Because I do feel better when I'm not on it, but then it's like, when I do get in a flare or what I think, whatever, you think it gets better, but like I said, like I told my husband, I was like, the breathing issues, you know, they were saying it was the Benlysta and it's not better, you know? So, to me, it has to be something else.
Right now with the mycophenolate, you're taking 2 twice a day, is that right? Let's just go down to 1 twice a day. I'm going to check a few additional laboratory tests related to lupus. If you don't mind waiting here, the nurse will be with you in just a moment. Okay, Cheryl.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright guys, so I'm done at the doctor, and I guess I'm just as baffled as I'll get out, because she's like, she got my records from the rheumatologist. The rheumatologist doesn't show why she put me on the CellCept, and that my ANA, which is what you get tested when you get tested for lupus or other autoimmune disease, was positive, but like Sjogren's came back negative. A lot of other labs were negative. So she wants me, like, I'm just sitting here like kind of like lost for words, because she wants me to decrease my CellCept to 2 a day, which I'm fine with that. But trying to figure out, because she's like, CellCept is like really dangerous of a drug, and it can harm me more than help me, and she doesn't really know how to change or treat me with anything until she can get more lab work and get some more records. But I'm just sitting here like, how is it that you're telling me, the old rheumatologist, that you got Sjogren's, you got all of this stuff wrong, but you don't document it, and you don't even document that I was allergic, had an allergic reaction to the what do you call it? To the Plaquenil. I'm like, how do you not document that? Like, that makes no sense to me. As if I just got my own script for CellSift. Like, who does that? So I'm like at a loss. Like, hey, maybe I'm totally healed from everything, but the thing is, everything that she was saying that I had is not documented in my record. Not even complaining that she's trying to decrease my CellSift. I'm praying I'm okay with the decrease, because I told her, I mean, my oxygen is still an issue, which I guess I just need to call my lung doctor and try to get in with him to see if, you know, I don't know. I really don't. So, because I told her, I was like, the inhalers don't work. So, yeah, I don't know where. I feel like I'm more lost than when I got there. And nothing's really gonna help me with the hurting that I'm in. So the lab she's ordering this time go around is like the inflammation markers and my sed rate, which I thought that was in the first set that she did, but apparently not. I don't know. But I'm almost at my cousin's. I just left this ghetto Family Dollar store that as soon as you walk in, you smell like weed. And yeah, so I'm gonna go over here. Not gonna be long, because I really am tired and I really am hurting, and I have to go to Walmart, and it's 3:42, and I don't really want to get caught in all of this. All right, guys, traffic. So I left my cousin. Now I'm in this traffic. It's not 5, it's 4:30, but it might as well be 5 o'clock traffic. I'm just tired. I just talked to my husband. He just made it to practice. I'm just trying to get to Walmart to get these few items and to get to go home. I'm so ready to just lay down. I don't even feel like cooking at this point, but what do? Life must go on.